Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of the League of Explorers, the solo adventure for Hearthstone. Last time we took on Skelosaurus Rex, now we take on the second boss of Hall of Explorers.
Such lovely toys. A shame you keep breaking them.
So Rafam there is using the magical staff to animate all of these items in their museum. So he's going to throw another thing after us, the Steel Sentinel. So we have to beat the Steel Sentinel now. That simple. Let's see, we're going to get Curse Blade and Museum Creator. When we're done, let's hop to it. Sticking with our priest deck, my priest deck, since it worked last time. Uh-oh, that looks like he's gonna have immunity.
The light shall bring victory.
He didn't say anything, he just made a sound.
Oh, that's Lothar's armor. Cost me months in Blackrock sifting through dragon dung.
So he has a passive ability called Plate Mail Armor. Your hero can only take 1 damage at a time. Ooh.
In the light's name.
That's going to be interesting. So that means I effectively have to hit him. I kind of have to now hit him multiple times. See.
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
Yep, he just clanks. Well, there's nothing I can do here, so I'm just gonna end the turn.
I dispatch the animated swords in the East Hall. Elise, whom shall I aid?
Get Torino in the main storeroom. He's surrounded by boom pots.
I have no idea how to fix this.
The damned stand ready.
Right now. There is at least one card that I'm thinking of that would give us both new hero abilities, but I don't have that card in my deck. It never even occurred to me that that might be a useful card. Let's see.
My fate is sealed.
Darn the luck.
Made to fit.
Ooh, I may have to make a custom
You
deck
all
here.
seem busy. I'll just help myself to this lovely brooch.
How many fingers do you see?
Let's see, I guess I could do this.
Job's done.
And then end the turn.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here. Not on my watch.
This is not working out well at all.
Does this hurt?
So the next question would be, I don't think I played that right. I think I should have attacked with this guy first and then used the Will the passive ability only take one
Right.
off his
He's animating
armor?
the library books. I'll handle the flying hammers in the Lordaeron exhibit.
Yeah, that includes armor too. He can only take one hit of armor. Ooh, this is a nightmare scenario. This deck I'm playing right now is not going to be able to beat this guy. There's just nothing here is going to be able to beat him. I'm going to have to play a mage deck, obviously. I'm going to probably need to quickly rebuild a mage deck on top of that. Let's see.
Hit the lights.
I have totally lost. Ooh, this is gonna be a difficult one. Well, the good news is I know what to do, at least. The bad news is we need to come back here and just make a mage deck. Let's see. Arcane missiles, mirror, let's see, fallen hero, spell damage, charge. Fireballs. Well, maybe I can get away with playing with my current mage deck here, because I wouldn't change much in that build. Why do I have to play as mage? Because the mage's hero ability is the only one that would be of any real use.
Jaina versus
I could have looked for that character to see if I have it. That will change.
You asked for it.
So I don't want to really play the arcane missiles really early. I want to have a full board of spell damage plus ones. That way I can get
Job's done.
more hits in. Because the arcane missiles will do one damage to him, another damage. That's still not really going to be that helpful. Let's see. I'll get this guy out just because that's the right move, I think. But I'm gonna try to pretty much every turn do one hit to the face. If my hero power does one extra damage, that would be great if that was helpful.
Job's done.
Armor made to fit.
This is weird that I'm going for this move, but I just need that character gone for now. Seriously, there's... Do I need to play as a rogue? Is that what I need to do? Let's... I mean, I really don't know how to fix this. Bring out a couple guys with taunt. bring out this.
Finally, a second chance.
Do this, but that's only gonna stop one. Oh, this is not helping. I need just a ton of little things.
Made to fit.
Deal 5 damage. So if I change this here to this, do this to kill this. That didn't work. Darn it. Do this. And then do this. One here. One there. One, two, there. That's the only way I can even see how we can get past this. There are a couple of characters, I guess, if I could get him to turn into Ragnaros or something else, that might help.
I'm not ready.
Let's see, I'm gonna just hit the face here.
Job done.
End the turn.
To Northrend! Not on my watch.
Let's see, I can kill this guy. I can kill this guy. I can do this for all of 1 damage. Wow. The strategy here is really crazy. Make sure we do a damage there. Bring this guy out. Bring this guy out.
To Northrend!
You might have to just burn this guy's just completely burn his cards out here to beat him. This is really
Vaporization commencing.
rather difficult.
Sometimes
Vaporization commencing.
If I can just use all his cards up.
Undefeated.
But I don't see how I'm gonna be able to use up his cards. Battlecry, if you have a minion with spell damage, gain +2/+2. Well, I do have that.
2 heroes enter, 1 leaves.
Let's see. This. And then
where am
this.
I?
And then this.
Job's done.
End the turn.
I am undefeated.
Ready to rock?
Where am I? Flame on!
Job's done.
Maybe the hunter deck would work better here. Let's go back. This is gonna take some tries. The difficulty level here has gotten crazy. So I'm just gonna type in the word hero and hit enter and see which one would be able to change both players' hero ability if I have that card. No, that's not it. Cost 5 more next turn, won't help on a passive thing. You can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Would the fairy dragon then... No, I don't think that would work. Because I think that'd only just mean you couldn't be targeted. Here's the card that replaces your hero power with a better one. I don't have that. Copy your opponent's hero power. It would cost 400 dust to make that. If only I had 400 dust. Maybe I should start a collection of dust, so I always have that. Have that. Set a hero's remaining ability to 15. Wish I had that card. That would work, in theory. Costs 1 less for each time you use your hero power this turn. No. So I swore there was a card that was like that, but maybe it's not playable. Maybe I don't have it, or maybe it's not out yet. Or maybe I was just dreaming that up. If he had like Jiraxis or something. So let's try the hunter deck. Otherwise, the only thing I could think of would be just getting really lucky and maybe using up all of his cards. I could put all kinds of taunts here and heals here.
Let the hunt begin.
Let's see. This deck here might work a little bit better. You bring out something like this, it has charge, it can go do 1 damage. Seems pretty much suited for this bad guy. Bring this guy out. Attack the face. In the turn. Darn it. And then he plays Cleave. So it's too early to be
Job's done.
worried about
Don't worry, loves. The
using
cavalry's
the
here.
owl. Come on, win. Darn it. Nope.
Job's done.
Now, if he had any cards he played that would change his passive ability, this would be more fair. as it stands, it's rather an unfair challenge.
Job's done.
Practice makes perfect.
Armor made to fit.
Maybe I need to just make a deck that follows suit. That's very similar to the deck we're seeing right here. Well, I could attack this guy, it's just I don't want to.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Armor made to fit.
Where's my explosive trap when I need it? I want to play one more game like with this one, but
Not on my watch.
is this somehow gonna be like a warlock thing?
The base
That
is
wouldn't make
obey me.
much sense. But maybe. So he does have a tendency to wear out his hand. I am seeing that. But it's not really hurting him.
The Steel Sentinel.
And see, what this is really doing is just annoying me now, because I'm not sure that in a reasonable amount of time I'm gonna be able to even beat this guy. This may turn into me just trying for an hour straight of trying to beat this guy. This seems completely unfair. This does not seem like a well-rounded let's see, do I want to do 1 damage? I think I do.
Job's done.
It doesn't seem like it's a well-rounded boss that you could actually beat. There's no cards that destroy armor. As far as I know. As far as I know, there's no cards in this game that would destroy armor.
For the crusade!
Yeah, and that didn't even work.
Job's done.
I'll have to end the turn. Oops. Sitting there just doing nothing. Oh, and so, yeah, he heals too. So those 2 damage I struggled to do, those don't count anymore.
Job's done.
Is this the fishing tournament?
is getting so ridiculous, the combination of cards. This is like an overpowered deck. This is something that I would consider banning if I was the people that made Hearthstone. Well, I'd definitely ban this hero ability. I probably could beat him quite easily otherwise. Let's see. I hope I win this, but I didn't. Darn it.
Job's done.
Don't worry, the cavalry's here.
Alright. Let's try doing this. And then hit this.
Job's done.
Then end the turn.
Is this the fishing tournament? Practice makes perfect.
This. 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 Let's see. And this. So we'll hit this guy. And then hit this guy. Then hit this guy. And that's building up this guy like you'd normally want to. Not super useful right now though.
The light protects me.
This, and then this, that, So I'm at 10-10 here. This. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. Now these two could kill this one, but that would leave these two alive. Now that one can't kill that one. Interesting. So I think I've exhausted his cards now. I've certainly exhausted my cards.
Undefeated.
this guy could do 5 to my face, or I could do 1 more to his. So I think it's only the right move to do this, and get rid of these 2, and then play this, and then the turn. I've got the explosive trap here. Play this, attack here, here, in the turn. If I could heal myself, maybe I'd really feel like I could win here.
Beasts obey me.
I mean, he's got me pegged right now. I mean, I cannot do anything. Oh, this is... Ooh, this is irritating.
By fang and claw.
I think I need some of the acidic oozes in this deck. I think I need some taunt guys in this deck. If I'd gone just a little bit further. Let's see. So, gonna have to come over here to the hunter deck. And then, let's see. Ooze. So, destroy your weapons and all of that. Let's see. I will take out these 2 and these 2 for these 4. And then taunt. Let's see. We've got see what else we can take out. Take that one out. Deal 1 damage to all minions. I think I'll take that too. Take these 2 in. Let's see, what else can we give taunt to? Take those 2. If you control a beast, gain taunt. Well, that would be great. But I don't think I'd ever even get to that point. Alright, so I think that's enough tinkering there. Hopefully that fixes this. The fact that we're missing 3 or 4 enemies doesn't really justify them creating this ridiculous scenario.
Let the hunt
The scenario is nothing but ridiculous. I could see lots of people having major trouble with this. So I didn't update my Hearthstone deck tracker, so it's gonna be a little off now since I changed my deck. Unfortunately, the Hearthstone deck tracker, the thing on the side you should be seeing right now, doesn't automatically update your decks. So I don't know which one would be the best one to bring out right now. I think this is the right one to bring out. Do this in the turn. Now because he's just gonna do cleave, and we've seen him do cleave multiple times, so that was dumb. Alright. I don't believe there's any card that will destroy Divine Shields from this end. The other beasts have +1 attack. I don't really need that right now. Yeah, that didn't help either. So I just lost both of my starving hyenas because I played poorly. Let's see. This. And then this. And then this. And then return. And then he just brings out this sword, which he seems to be playing almost the exact same cards. Alright, so we have to play this, and we want to play this. We want to do this. Hit this, hit this.
Job's done.
In the turn.
To Northrend!
Let's see, this, and this. Take this guy out.
For the gnomes!
Take this guy out. Hit this here. In the turn. This ooze, echoing ooze, pretty good.
Practice makes perfect.
Give adjacent things 1/1.
My
Alright.
shield for Argon!
Kill this guy. Kill this guy. And then kill this guy.
Job's done.
In the turn.
Don't worry, cavalry's here!
Is this the fishing tournament?
It's just too much. And then he gets 7 health. What? What? Ridiculous. This is just a nightmare of a level. This is really just a nightmare.
Into the breach!
Job's done.
I don't see how an average player
Don't worry, loves, the cavalry's
could beat
here.
this without taking a really, really long time.
Perfect.
We've been playing for 40 minutes.
Not on my watch.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? I'm trying to get these videos out as soon as possible. I said the next video would be out in a few minutes, and it's not going to be. It just can't be.
By fang and claw.
I'm gonna lose again. I don't. I don't know how to fill in the 30 cards. I don't think I have 30 cards that would work together, that would keep my health up enough, that would do enough damage. And if I can't beat this guy, then this is kind of... then I can't record the next guy. I really have no clue. I'm totally lost here. This is just an unfair, unbalanced thing. Maybe there's a strategy here I'm just not seeing. I don't know.
Begin.
All I can say, I guess, I'm just thinking off the top of my head here. The only thing I can think to say is, if I don't win this game, I'm just gonna have to play this off screen, and I'm gonna have to just beg everyone's pardon, and I may not get the next bosses up for hours. I may not get the next bosses up today at all. I may not get the next bosses up in the next week. I may never get the next bosses up because of this. I mean, I'm sure, and I will just keep banging my head against this boss and hope to get lucky. But right now, I've been going 42 minutes right now. I'm looking at the recording.
For the nose.
I don't know what else to do. There's not a obviously apparent strategy here, and frankly, if they're gonna do things like this, they need to give us some hints. Can I have a hint, please, as to what in the world you're even trying to point me towards? This doesn't feel like there's a strategy designed to beat this. This feels like they just found a super overpowered hero ability and wanted to give it to somebody. Made up a super powered hero ability. This is really, really frustrating. I can see people just rage quitting it, and I mean, this really puts the nail in the coffin as far as this whole expansion. How can I say to people you should play this expansion when it's not? Here we go. This guy's almost used up his hero ability. I don't want to bother. This, and then 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 into turn.
To Northrend!
That gave him 5 armor. So, I guess I'll hit this guy. I guess I'll do this. I guess I will bring out this. and oddly silence this guy, and then bring out this, and then give them both divine shields. Taunt. Interesting. Interesting maneuver I just did there.
I got this.
Maybe I've gotten lucky here. I'm not even ready to believe that, though.
I got this.
Let's see, how do I want to go about this? I'm going to play a little protectionist here. Kill these two creatures. Hit them in the face. Got lucky with that draw.
I got this.
I am undefeated.
The light protects me.
Taunt and divine shield. So I'm so far ahead here. One would assume, being this far ahead,
The beasts
that
obey me.
this would be enough.
I got this.
But I don't know if it is. I don't think it is. I think he's gonna turn it around here.
Northrend.
I think we're gonna see right now he's gonna turn it around, and I'm still gonna lose.
By fang and claw.
I need to get 11 more hits on the face before he can do 15 damage. I don't think I can do that.
Not on my watch.
So we have 10, 11 damage right now. I have to kill something just to stay alive. So I need to get 9 more hits. 9 more single hits. He almost got 7 more health there. This is just ridiculous. I am sorry to have to do this, but I am just sticking the big thumbs down on this expansion for this boss alone.
Job's done.
This is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to play it off screen. I'm gonna have to think of new strategies. I have no clue as to when I'm gonna be able to beat this guy. Whether the next video is gonna come out in 5 minutes or in 5 days, and it may never come out. So if you were thinking about buying the last week, I'd say no. And since I'm saying no to buying the last week because this guy is just so overpowered, such a ridiculous strategy, then I'm saying no to all of the League of Explorers. It's just ruined it. It has completely ruined it. there's nothing else I can do because of the way the adventures go. I can't play the class challenges until I beat this guy, all of the bosses, and I can't play the next boss. I'm clicking on it. There's no way to skip. So I am just completely bottlenecked. I can't come in here and try and play it on a heroic, if that, why that would help any, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know any strategy. I'm sorry about this again. But despite that, we've gone 50 minutes and I don't see any real reason to go any further. This is just going to be, the only thing I can suggest is trying some of the strategies I did. Getting as many characters on the field as possible, getting as many taunt characters on the field as possible, maybe getting Divine Shield characters on the field, playing the oozes, so you destroy those weapons that he plays every time, playing the explosive trap and playing the bear trap's probably gonna be slightly helpful, but that last game I almost got to it and it still managed to wear me down. Maybe I'm just not a good enough player, but that doesn't feel like that at all. This feels like it was just unfairly created. I am so frustrated. Anyways, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me with YouTube. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.